one sportsman who did escape the ravages of war in Bosnia.
It's difficult to forget the mayhem and the traumas I experienced in the war. And it was only by luck that I wasn't killed. There were 4 or 5 situations in which, by all the laws of nature, I should be dead.
Vahid Halilhodzic is a Serbian Muslim. In May 1993, he was invited by the French second division club Beauvais to become their coach. Haunted by his past and pursued by the dangers of his birthplace, he gladly accepted the offer to deliver his family to safety. The decision probably saved his life.
We set up a meeting for Friday, and on the Thursday I left Mostar. On Saturday, the HBO soldiers came with the intention to kill me. They looted the house and then burnt it down. So it's only by chance I'm still alive.
Halilhodzic is no stranger to France. After 11 years playing for Village Mostar, he moved to Nantes in 1981. 2 years later, he helped them to the league championship and was the division's top scorer, a feat he repeated the following season. His playing career finished in 1987 after a year at Paris Saint-Germain. But the end of one career was the start of another. Halilhodzic returned to Yugoslavia, where he worked as a sports director at his old club of Mostar. And that's where he would have stayed if he hadn't been contacted by Beauvais' Director General, Bernard Kennel.
I took him on because of his knowledge of football and because he is a very earnest man. I can say now, though, that at the beginning I didn't really have a reason for him coming here. The risk was enormous, and we could very well have found ourselves in the 3rd division. That was the big risk that we took, but he has proved that he was worth the faith we had in him, that perhaps we didn't have to begin with.
But leaving home meant sacrifices. Halilhodzic abandoned everything when he went to France. He had to leave friends and family to an unsure future. The contrast with Mostar couldn't be more stark. Beauvais is a quiet town where people lead normal lives. Halilhodzic's thoughts are plagued by another town in another country.
Every day I expect to hear bad news from Mostar, from Jablanka, the town where I was born. But I have 2 children, and I have to take care of them. I need to work. Luckily, at the moment, I have a job in Beauvais. I'm happiest when I'm out there on the field, working with my team.
Halilhodzic proved a popular figure as soon as he arrived at Beauvais, but his preoccupation with his homeland means that he rarely smiles.
I would say that a lot of the time he has his mind on other things, but the players do whatever they can for him. They're very conscious that they're dealing with someone who's very sensitive, but he's also upright and honest. He's a very correct sort of person, but he's very personable, and the boys are very close to him.
The drama surrounding Vahid Halilhodzic's life continues. He's disappeared from Beauvais, and his whereabouts are unknown. In Europe, Sparta Prague against